Today we're going to talk about solving equations. Go ahead and copy the problem down on your board. All right, now the first step is to draw a balance line. The whole goal of this is just to stay organized with your work. It's so easy to make mistakes. So in this case, you draw your line, put the balance under the equal sign. This shows that the left side is equal to the right. After you have your balance, the next thing you do is you look for the following. You look for parentheses. If you see parentheses, you need to distribute. And if you see fractions, multiply by the common denominator to get rid of them. So in this case, when you look across, the thing you should notice is the parentheses. So we have negative 2 times parentheses. So what you do is you distribute what's directly in front of the parentheses. In this case, it is a negative 2. Not just 2, but negative 2. So you multiply that to both terms. So we rewrite 2x plus 8 equals negative times a positive is a negative 10x, and a negative times a negative is a positive 44. All right, after you distribute, you look to see if we can get rid of fractions. Nope, no fractions, so we move on. Now we look to combine like terms. If they're on the same side, you simply combine them together. If they're on different sides, you need to move them by their inverses by adding or subtracting. So in this case, we look. 2x and 8 are not like terms, and they're on the same side, can't combine them. Negative 10x and 44, not like terms, and they're on the same side, you can't combine them. So there's nothing we can combine on the same side, so you must move them by adding or subtracting. So here I see 2x, and here I see negative 10x. All right, if I put those, I want to move this over there, so the opposite of negative 10x would be plus 10x. You do that to both sides, positive 10x, those cancel out. So 2 and 10 make 12x, and rewrite plus 8 equals 44. Now we have to move the positive 8 over there. So the opposite of positive 8 is negative 8. Do that to both sides. The 8's cancel out. Left with 12x equals 44 and negative 8 make 36. Now you move to your final step, which is where you're actually solving for the variable by multiplying or dividing by the coefficient. So again, we drew the balance, we distributed, we combined, we moved the like terms to the correct sides. Now on our last step here, we should notice in between 12 and x, you put a multiplication dot. The opposite of times 12 is divide by 12. So you do that to both sides. So your final answer is 36 divided by 12, so x equals 3.